Good morning and welcome to Miss D's. We are coming to you from beautiful downtown Palatka on the banks of the mighty St. Johns River. And we are so happy you decided to join us today. I have to tell you, there's something I've been trying to remember to tell you for the last couple of weeks, and for the life of me, it slips my mind all the time. I want to remind everybody that down on the 400 block, just a little bit west of here, we have a boutique shop called Ladybugs. Well, right next to Ladybugs, there's the cutest little Western wear shop that has opened up right next to Ladybugs. Really cute. Western wear with a bling. Can't remember the name of it, but it's a real cute shop and you really need to stop in there, say hello and check out what they got going in both places. Okay. So go on the 400 block, right down towards the end and visit both those little shops there. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's always good when you shop Palatka first. Okay. Then don't forget, down on the 200 block, we have Decor with a Twist. All right. Miss Shirley has done a fabulous job. She is an excellent decorator. It's a little consignment shop, just chock full of surprises and treasures. So you really need to go by and visit Miss Shirley too. So if you missed the Blue Crab Festival this year, it'll be back next year. Don't despair. Okay. Check it out next year when it comes back. So I want to remind everybody that we have a fabulous handy quilter sale that is going on. Starting June 1st, you can get up to a $7,500 discount when you buy a machine and Pro Stitcher, or a discount when you buy a Pro Stitcher by itself. So if you've been thinking about buying Pro Stitcher, then during the month of June, you've already got your machine, but you're thinking about buying Pro, come see me because we will give you the deal of a lifetime on Pro Stitcher. Remember, we're all kind of sitting on the edge of our seats waiting to see what's going to happen with prices. They're probably going to go up in July, right? I don't, it's everybody is going up. Fabric has gone up in June. Some of our machines are starting to go, the prices are trickling to go up. So I would highly recommend that you take opportunities of any sales events when they're presented to you. Okay. So let's think about coming by and checking out our sales that we're having on Pro Stitcher in the month of June. It's a great deal. You don't want to pass it up. Speaking of handy quilter, we have Miss Iris who is going to be here June the 6th and 7th. And we're very, very excited to have her back. We did a bit of a break. She's going to be back in June. On Friday is going to be free motion, and she's got a cute project for you to do. She's always making you think out of the box, stretching your skills, encouraging you to build and do something different. So we're going to do that free motion on Friday. The only thing you need to bring to class on Friday is your imagination and pencil and paper. We will, your lunch is going to be included. You got any special dietary needs, just let us know in advance. We're always happy to accommodate. Then on Saturday, we're going to have Pro Stitcher, and she's really got something that is just going to wow your socks off. It's just the cutest thing with flip-flops, right? She's very creative, and it's going to be lots of fun. Now, for the Pro Stitcher class, please bring a laptop with Pro Stitcher Simulate loaded on it before you get here. You can go to the Handy Quilter Pro Stitcher website, download the software, and put it on your laptop so that you are ready to go when you get here, because you're going to explore Pro Stitcher like you've never done before. So come on and join, and you'll have lunch provided on that day as well. So come and join us on Saturday, or whichever day is the day that you need for classes, because when you walk out of here, you're going to know more about free motion quilting or Pro Stitcher than you ever thought you would. So come join us for those days, okay? What else is going on, Miss Kathy?
I don't know.
We have the embroidery class. It's the first Saturday of the month. So that's with Miss Betty. That starts at 10 and goes to 3. And Betty's always got special projects for you to do. So Miss Betty will be here Saturday of the month, 10 o'clock. Second Saturday of the month is the Serger Club. Now remember, the embroidery club is $35. And you will receive free patterns, and you will also receive, sometimes Miss Betty brings you the project for you to stitch on, right? So you get the templates or whatever you need. So $35 covers it all when you come to the embroidery class. When you come to the Serger class, Miss Susan coordinates all of that for you, and she encourages you to check out your stash so that you can bring whatever you need to work on the projects that we're having for the Serger class. Now that's free. When you come to the Serger class, that's free. For those of you who have MySewNet software, you might want to check your email this week because Viking just sent out an email to an email blast to all of his customers talking about the new path that they are taking with MySewNet software. I'm going to talk to you about it more in another video to let you know what's going on. But right now, you need to be checking it out because it is incorporating more crafting into the MySewNet software to accommodate those folks who like the Memento, which we like the Memento here at the shop. We had fun with it in class with Cynthia Peck and can't wait to start sharing that with you here at the shop when you come in. So we have the Memento, and they are even changing the name of MySewNet software, and I'm going to say it wrong, but it's Creatate or I can't say it. I'm sorry. They've got a whole new, they made up a word. They've got a whole new word and it relies on creative, but it's a little bit different. Okay. But it's for the new MySewNet software. Check your email and learn more about it. We will be doing a video on it later in the month of June so that you can catch up with what's happening. It's a real exciting thing for us. It's going to be including more crafting items and always excellent embroidery software. Correct? Yes. So we have quite a bit of fabric we want to show you today. Is the first one the Quilting Treasures? This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please note right behind, isn't this cute? This is Quilting Treasures. This is the fabric that we received this week from Quilting Treasures. And this is called the Lemoyne Star. The ruler that you use for that is called the Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star. That comes to you from Deb Tucker Studio 180. We like Deb Tucker's rulers. They are terrific. They're so easy to use. And you follow the instructions on how to use the ruler and it comes out perfect. I promise you, she is great. You know, we have a friend, Miss Betty, that lives in Georgia, who is an expert when it comes to Deb Tucker rulers and Deb Tucker patterns. She has made every Deb Tucker quilt that I think that is out there. She has used every ruler and she teaches them up in South Georgia. She is very good. She's an excellent handy quilter person too. She does beautiful quilts. So this is the Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star, which is what you need to make this quilt with. Plus you need Square Squared from Deb Tucker. This is an invaluable tool. You need it not just for this project, but any other project where you need to square up your squares. Please, always take the ruler, square your squares, square your projects as you're going. You will not be disappointed. If you don't do it, then you wind up with kind of wavy borders, puckering inside the quilt, right? And sometimes the quilt kind of gets an angle to it.
Yep.
You know,
Wonky blocks.
Wonky blocks. Sometimes the quilt winds up like this, or sometimes it's like this. You really need to take the time and get yourself a good ruler and square your blocks as you go. Okay. It's very important. I can't even begin to stress it enough. Don't ever think that you can ease in the fabric so that you can get your seams lined up. This is not apparel. Apparel we can fudge on like that a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Not on a quilt. Those seams are to be straight. They're to be a 1/4 inch and the blocks must be square. Please keep that in mind. So we have the pattern for this quilt. And it's a fabulous throw. It's 45 by 57. And I believe this one's 1175. Isn't it, Kathy? The Lemoyne Trails pattern. I think it's 1175. Tell you what, you come in and you buy all the fabric that you need to make this. Pick up at least one of these rulers. We'll give you the pattern for free. Always do that. Now, since we're on rulers and Deb Tucker here, this is a very cute pattern that's been out and I've been seeing it pop up more and more on Facebook. So it's making the circle again. It is a really cute one. It's called Flirty 30s. It's been around for a while.
Well, that's pretty.
That's cute, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. So I'm going to start showing you the fabric. Here we go.
She got ahead of me.
I did. I got ahead of Kathy. That doesn't happen often. Usually Kathy's the one that's keeping me straight. This fabric is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's really pretty. If you are into greens and blues, and this fabric is for you. It's from Quilting Treasures. And
Thank you.
The colors are very, very deep colors on here. And this is called Oxford Revival. Isn't it pretty? I think the quilt pattern sold me on this collection, to be honest. So here we've got the dark green background, and here we've got a white background with the same pattern. And then we've got like a cream background with that funny yellow green on there. That's a very popular color, that yellow green.
Pretty though.
It's going to be around for a while. This is a really pretty collection. If you're not into doing this type of quilt, you know, that would make a perfect, I'm always on these. Little girl's dress, a cute skirt for somebody. Just a little jacket, nice stuff. You could use, this could make a fabulous purse right here. Look at that. That's a nice paisley in the border. See, you see going around here. Some nice paisley in the border. You could probably do those 60-degree table runners. Really cute.
Yeah, it would be.
Then here we've got this dark blue background with the green popping everywhere. Look at that. And then we've got this. What color green are they calling this? Do we have a hint? No. Isn't this pretty though? That's a nice green.
It is.
And then these are summer colors. They're beautiful. They're cool. They're very cool and easy to look at. We've got a white background.
That one's pretty.
Yeah.
That one would make a real pretty blouse.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Maybe I'm going to have to start carrying patterns in here. Look at this. Here we go. Very pretty. These are summer colors. They're so cool and easy to look at. This has got that soft blue-green background. And then here we've got the off-white with that yellow-green. Oh my gosh, look at this. A lot of yellow-green here. Lots of yellow-green. And then here we have a white background with the green. Oh, even more coming. There is a lot to this collection. Isn't this pretty? This is gorgeous. Is this a yard?
That's a good question. It is $12. $12 a yard.
$12 a yard. Minimum half yard cut. 20% off between now and next Wednesday afternoon at 5 o'clock. We're happy to cut and hold it for you behind the counter. We'll also be happy to ship it to you. Just give us a call. Miss Lindsay's up front. She'll happy to take the message, or you can email us, right? This is pretty. This is that navy blue with the green popping on it everywhere. Then here we've got this off-white background for the same print pattern. And then this is the dark color. Is that like a tealy green, an aqua green? It's a pretty green.
It is. That one's really pretty.
Okay, now this is a much softer green, and I think that completes this collection, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't that pretty? Very nice. Very nice. It's a very nice collection. The color, like I said, the colors are easy.
And it
Great for
feels
summer.
good.
Has a great feel to it. Can't beat it with a stick. Good morning, Miss Terry. Thank you for joining us. I see that you join us frequently. And good morning, Miss Linda. Is it raining? Oh my gosh. Could you send some of that cool air down here, please? We would really like to have that. And good morning, Miss Beverly. How are you doing, baby? So good to see you this morning. So the next fabric got coming to you is Free Spirit. Now, we all know that Free Spirit is a great fabric line. We picked up a few of these blenders. These are called chromatics from Free Spirit. Isn't this lovely? It's like a tone on tone. It's like I said, it's called chromatics. How much is this one? I'm gonna ask you that every time.
$13.50 a yard.
Very nice. Look at this. Ooh, this one's nice. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Oh my gosh, great blenders here. Absolutely fabulous blenders. You know, I've seen some patterns where the complete quilt is made with blenders, and they're just stunning. So that's something definitely to consider. And then I like this one. This is the one I really liked when I saw it. Look at that. Isn't that nice? This could be used in so many projects. Great feel. There's a great hand on this fabric.
Is that grays?
It is. It's like a dark gray and it lightens up. Really,
Next to the wine, it almost looks like it's picking up the wine.
almost. I think, yeah, that's just the camera, but it does, doesn't it?
Mhm.
These are really nice pieces here. Absolutely. Remember now, half a yard or more between next Wednesday afternoon at 5 o'clock and you get 20% off. The interesting thing is that I noticed during the shop hop that we sold a lot of blenders, that people were interested in blenders. So I guess that's a sign that people are going through their stash and clearing out their stash, right? So if that's what you're doing, you might want to check out these fabrics right here and see what they can do to help you clear out that stash. Isn't this pretty? This is a violet. Isn't it pretty? You don't see a lot of violet color anymore. You see that dark purple that everybody likes, that royal purple. This is pretty. This is a nice collection of blenders. And to go along with it, we picked up some fat quarter bundles. So this one is with just a very neutral colors. Very, very neutral. Very nice. This doesn't have a name on it. So Kind of Wonderful. It's called Compliments. And that's exactly what they are. I'm going to ask Miss Kathy to fan this for you when she can, because that's exactly what they are. These are perfect fat quarters to be neutrals in any project you've got going.
You've got my hand in the way.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my hand. You could see, it's hard to see them.
It is. They're very soft colors.
Yes,
very soft colors. And that bundle is $82.50. $82.50. $82.50. And how many was in there? You counted it earlier. Do you remember?
This one has 20 pieces.
20 pieces. So, and that's a fat quarter. Now this is a giant fat quarter bundle.
45.
It's got 45 pieces. And you remember those bolts that I showed you earlier? Those 4 bolts? This is Chromatics. This is the entire collection of Chromatics from Free Spirit, okay? And these are all the fat quarters that go with that collection. It's a complete range of colors. It's just beautiful. From black all the way down to the deepest burgundies and burnt browns. Really nice collection. If you are in need of fat quarters, then this is definitely something you need to check out. And you said how many?
45.
And this is $150 for 45 fat quarters. Nice. 3 times. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. It's just gorgeous. They're beautiful. I love these tealy blues that they've got in here. And they've got this really nice greens. These blues and greens right here are just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And those pieces of Chromatics that I showed you earlier make up that quarter bundle. Good morning, Miss Trina and Kathleen. How are you doing? You're watching from Ohio. What are you doing there, girl? Cooling off, I bet. And Elsie? I hope I said that right, honey. It's either Elsie or Elise. I couldn't tell. So I want to remind everybody that we've got this beautiful block of the month. It's called Mayfair. It is coming out. The fabric is Timeless Treasures, Tonga Batiks. Now, we all know how much we love batiks here at the shop, but these are absolutely beautiful batiks. This is starting in August. Isn't it pretty? Look at those colors. Look at those flying geese. Okay, so Miss Jenton tells me the trick to doing flying geese is to use the AccuQuilt dye. I watched her use that AccuQuilt dye, and her geese came out perfect every time. So whenever I get ready to do this quilt, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the AccuQuilt die to cut these flying geese to see if they'll come out perfect for me, because that's the only way they're ever going to come out perfect. The only way I can do flying geese is if I use Deb Tucker's 180 wing clippers. I can use that and they come out really, really good. But Ms. Jenton tells me she can automate the process and make it go faster for me by using the AccuQuilt. So when Ms. Jenton does the Forest Floor quilt, which is starting in, I want to say August, and you can register for that one online right now. Sign up for the Forest Floor online now, Miss Israel. If you're out there, honey, you need to go online and sign up for the Forest Floor today because that is the most popular quilt that's out on the market right now. And we're going to be ready to go with it very shortly. So Miss Jenton is going to be teaching that one, but I'm going to get Miss Jenton to show me. Oh, what I was going to tell you about this. She is using her AccuQuilt die to cut most of this quilt with to see how much faster she can go. You know, Miss Jenton, she loves AccuQuilt. And if you want to try out AccuQuilt, come by the shop because we've got AccuQuilt dies and the AccuQuilt Go here for you to use. This is really, really pretty. I think the colors are terrific in this quilt.
It's 108 by 108.
It is. And I just find it, I love looking for quilts that have beautiful borders, right? I'm always looking for beautiful borders. And I don't like for the blocks to be repeated very much. That's my criteria, right? So this quilt has it all. Check it out. All right. So we've got those 2 blocks of the month starting very soon because we know that summer's going to be over with soon, right? So get this lined up so you have something to do during the fall. The other thing to remind you is come July 11th and 12th, we're going to have a Viking educator here at the shop. She is going to spend Friday on the Amber Air 600, teaching you how to use that and teaching you how important it is to add a serger to your sewing and quilting tools that you have in your sewing room. And then on Saturday, we're going to revisit the Epic 97 and we're going to make a project to help you organize your sewing room because that's a theme for this year, isn't it? But it is every year. Everybody always talks about organizing their sewing room, right? Well, she's going to have a project for you that will help you do just that. This is fabric that's come in from Northcott. Isn't it gorgeous? We haven't had anything from Northcott in quite a long time, but this is, I did it upside down.
Yeah.
But isn't this lovely? Now, hummingbirds and sandhill cranes are like my favorite birds. And look at what this has got. It's got hummingbirds on fuchsias. Aren't those fuchsias? The flower?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know the names of most flowers. That's terrible.
That's all right. As long as you enjoy looking at them. But isn't this beautiful? Look at that color. This color is just gorgeous. And how much is this a yard?
$13.99.
This is $13.99. Remember, 20% off between now and next Wednesday afternoon, 5 o'clock. We're happy to cut and hold for you behind the counter, and we're happy to ship. I think this collection will go very quickly. Look at these beautiful, vibrant colors. We have moved into summer colors, right? That's what we're looking at. Look at this. Look at those beautiful, yummy colors.
Yep, those flowers are upside down.
That's all right.
I know, because they look like they should.
They hang upside down. They're like Christmas cactus. They hang upside down.
Exactly.
This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous right here.
It is.
Look at that. This, I like this collection. Isn't this pretty? $13.99?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. This collection will not stay here long. So if you see something you like, best order it now or come by and pick it up. Look at this. This is a trend this year and what I'm seeing in fabric. Look at this. Kind of an ombre, variegated ombre, if you will. Look at that. Not just one color from dark to light, but multicolors. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes, it is.
Fabric is just wonderful. Can never have too much fabric. I don't care what anybody says. And Kathy, I'm making a mess. I give up.
Thank you.
And here we go. $13.99. Isn't this pretty? Now this one's the same all the way across. Think about these as sashing.
Oh yeah,
that would be pretty. You could do that as sashing. Oh my gosh. This is pretty. You could do this as a mini border and then have a larger outside border. So do this as a mini border, then put this as the larger outside border. What do you think? Mini border?
Oh yeah.
That's nice. That's really, really nice. Hey, Miss Mary, so good of you to stop by the shop yesterday. Isn't this pretty? I really like these fabrics like this. I really do. It's like a watercolor, if you will. And this one's the same all the way across. It's like a bunch of grapes, like a cluster of grapes. Just remember, all the fabric that we've showed you today is on sale, 20% off, minimum half yard cut. We're happy to ship. This is pretty. You know, this would do, and so this would do, you might could put this one right here with that collection from Quilting Treasures. I'm not sure. But look, see the colors in it? You might could use it over there.
I love that pattern though.
Yeah, it's like
really cute.
I don't know, it's like a fence pattern and then here we've got this in this nice fuchsia color. Maybe those are ficus and this is, I'm not sure. I'll have to look up that flower name. These are really pretty. These have a lot of potential for so many things. All right. So there you go. That's what we have in the shop today. Don't forget, we have Embroidery Club first Saturday of the month, Serger Club second Saturday. We have Iris coming the first weekend of June. We've got the Educator coming in July for Viking. We've got that. Oh, and I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but Cynthia Richards is the lady who designed and worked really, she's published books and she's taught classes all over the world on painting and creating faces, face portraits on fabric.
Yes.
She's very good at what she does. She lives in Israel. She will be here in October and she's coming to the shop either October or the 1st of November. So we will be having a big event when she comes. So put something on your calendar so that you know that it's happening. And don't forget that during the Jacksonville Quilt Show, we will be having our handy quilter classes again, like what we had last year. This year, Mary Beth Crapel will be coming and teaching for handy quilter. We will have handy quilter and Viking machines in our booth this year at Jacksonville. So put that on your calendar. We're going to be here. We're going to be in Jacksonville full force for the Jacksonville Quilt Show, right?
Yes.
So y'all have a great weekend and be safe, and we will see you next week. Thank you.